Okay, there's a pretty simple geometric way to scale this. I know that this margin here is 1/4 of an inch in paper space. So if I draw a circle from this endpoint perpendicular to that line, that represents 1/4 of an inch in real world paper space. Now, we want 1/4 of an inch to equal 1 foot. So if I draw another circle with a radius of 6 inches, or a diameter of a foot, 6, what I need to do now is match. And see, I hit a pretty good, when I scaled this paper size sheet, I hit a pretty good estimate. Now if I move this circle, let's give this circle a different color. We'll pick a different color for it. Let's pick red for that one, and we'll pick yellow for, well, we can leave that white. Now let's move this circle from its center point to this center point. Let's see how close they are. Wow, that's really close. If you hit RE, it regenerates the image, and it will actually show up. And you know what? This does not need to be scaled, but okay. Let me show you this example again. Let me scale this. I got too close on my math, but let me go ahead and scale this sheet bigger than what it needs to be. Let's scale it. Let's say it gets scaled really big. We bring it in. Oh, if you select a bunch of objects and you want to remove them, just type in the letter R down here in the menu and hit the space bar, which means enter, and you can remove any other objects you want. So we'll remove them. Now let's scale this way bigger than what we ever needed. Let's scale it up 2 sizes. Okay. Now let's move this, and we'll select those objects and remove these objects. Let's move that, I don't know, somewhere over here. Okay, that's good. Now back to the example. We want to scale this sheet to that full size, full scale drawing. We drew everything full scale. Now our drawing sheet is not full scale. So like I said, I know this is 1/4 inch margin in real world paper space. So we'll pick a circle again from here to its perpendicular. We'll make this a red circle. Now we'll draw another circle with a diameter of 6, or with a diameter of 6, but a diameter of 12, which is 1 foot, but a radius of 6. So we'll type in 6. Now what I want to do is move this circle from its center point, which was that end point, to this circle. And now what I want to do is I want to hit the scale command again, and I want to scale this sheet to this full-size drawing, so that when this full-size drawing is centered inside, it's going to equal this 1 foot. So this 1/4 inch here, representation of 1/4 inch here, is going to equal a full foot in this drawing size. So let's scale all of this and remove our drawing here. And we're going to pick a base point, which is going to be the center point here. And then if you type in, if you look down here, it'll ask you, or reference. Type in R for reference. We're going to type in R. We want to reference scale it. From this center point, we'll pick the quadrant of our representation, the 1/4 inch representation, and then it's going to ask for a second point. And that second point reference is going to be the quadrant of our real world foot. So now we just scaled this paper to fit full-size dimensioning. Now let's erase these 2 circles, and let's move our drawing minus, let's select that, and then we'll remove what we don't want to move, which is that and that and this arrowhead. Now let's move that where it's sorta centered looking in the drawing, and it looks pretty centered to me. You just want to make sure this distance, this width of the object minus the paper space on each side